Hey guys, Automated Garage back today. Got an 05 F250 with a 6.0 here, and we have the dreaded TBC fault code coming up on the dash constantly. Hit the brake pedal, comes up on the information spot there on the dash just randomly when it wants to. We threw a different brake transducer on the master cylinder here because I had one here to try out and see if that made a difference. Didn't change nothing. Check the plug on the back of the truck here for corrosion. Check the ground under the frame there, follow the wiring harness all the way to the front, nothing chafed, nothing messed up. I actually had another factory trailer brake controller to swap out with that one also. Still the same thing, no change with any of it. And from what I understand from a whole lot of people, I don't have one on my personal truck, but they sound like the factory trailer brake controller leaves something on the table to be desired. So I've been real happy with the Takancha P3 Prodigy, and so have a whole lot of other people. So the customer said, can we just get rid of this factory controller because I'm tired of dealing with this TBC stuff? I said, yeah, sure. So I'm gonna show you how we're doing that, how we're gonna do a neat install, and we're not gonna see like anything's missing on the dash from where the factory trailer brake controller was there. So let's get busy. Let me show you how I'm gonna fix this. So there's our dreaded code right there. And I've hooked it up to the Auto Ingenuity. The gain control is all working and everything else. Hooked it up to a trailer. Everything is working as it should be. So there's evidently something wrong with the module or something wrong with the wiring in the dash, whatever. The customer just laid it out to me, said, I don't want that anymore. I'm tired of dealing with it. So I found a solution for what we're gonna do here. It's nothing fancy, it's nothing hard to do, and we're not gonna have an open spot here on the dash or nothing. So let me show you how we're gonna go about this. All right, so here's what we have to resolve our problem here. The Takancha Prodigy P3. I love this brake controller. I have it in Miss Automedics Excursion. Works great, looks nice. It's not a cheap looking controller. This is, I think I got it for like 150 bucks, something like that. We have our adapter here, it goes straight to the factory harness. It goes right in the back of the Takancha. So this is our solution for the hole on the dash here. This is your 05 to 07 little map pocket here. So this is gonna make all this go away. This did not have the upfitter switches. This just had the little pocket here. He had already taken it out, so it's not in here right now anyways. So we're gonna pull this controller out. I'll show you how you pull it out. I'll show you how you unplug it. It's as simple as plug and play here. We're gonna do a neat install with the brake controller, and this truck will look nice and neat, and you'll never be able to tell it even had a factory brake controller. So a quick shout out here, the mat pocket I got off of old Flea Bay, and it came from BME Power Stroke Parts. They got a whole bunch of Power Stroke stuff on the Flea Bay, and I haven't actually been to their website and looked, but anyways, give them a shout if you are looking for some kind of Power Stroke part, because that little pocket is actually kind of hard to find. Anyways, check them out. All right, so to get this out, you're gonna open your little pocket underneath here. There's two little metal, I don't think I can get a shot of them. There's two little metal prongs right on the bottom side of this to help hold it over this lip. You have to push them up, and then you can pull the controller out. I told you wrong, it's just one tab, it's right here. And then you can slide it out. You get this little slide right here on the top also. It just depresses real easy as you're sliding it out. You don't even really have to do anything with that one. Now you don't have a whole lot of wiring to work with here. So you have your two plugs right here with the little push locks right there on them. Just push the tab. I think I can do this one-handed. Yeah, I got that one. Got that one there. And your factory controller's out. Now, if you wanted to go the route of replacing this one, I think Dorman makes one. It's like $230. If you buy an OEM one, it's significantly more than that. And there's also a company you can send these to and repair them. That is if you know the controller is the fault. We don't have a fault with the controller here. So, hell, he might be wanting to sell that one. I don't know. So anyways, let me show you plugging the harness in, putting the pocket in, and we're going to decide where we're going to mount the controller. I got a couple different options. I was actually thinking about seeing if this controller would slide up in this pocket enough once I put it in to make it a real clean install there, because I'm not a big fan of drilling holes in the dash to mount stuff. I don't like messing up stuff if I don't have to. So let me see what I can figure out here, and we'll get this going. All right, we got our harness here. We're just going to make sure that our plug works correct before we get all excited about the install. So it's plugged in. That's right. So now we're going to decide how we're going to mount the controller. I think I'm actually going to FaceTime the customer and show some options, and we'll decide which route he wants to go with it. Our pocket that goes in here from the factory snaps right in like that, and there you go. Can't even tell nothing's missing. Good place to put your cell phone or your wallet or something. I just got off the phone with the customer. We weighed some options. I explained to him if this was my truck, I hate drilling holes in a dash to mount anything. I don't like goofing up stuff. This looks natural. It looks like it's supposed to be there. You can get to all your controls. You can get your trailer brake controller just like that. I'm going to put a very small hole in the back of this pocket right behind it where the plug goes. Work the plug up through it. Plug it in. Probably going to do some double-sided Velcro on one side of it, one way or the other, so it doesn't try to slide or work its way out or nothing like that. And we're gonna have a clean mount here with the trailer brake controller that looks like it's supposed to be there. So let me get busy on that and we'll show you the finished product. All right, so here's what we got. Took my step bit and did 2 holes up to a 9/16 size. Took my Dremel tool then and just made a nice oval out of the hole. Got all the burrs off of it. Stuck the controller in here. I marked for the screw hole that's in the side of the controller because we don't want this thing flopping around trying to slide around. That's securely mounted there. Just test fitted in the truck. It does slide in. So we're gonna go on and get our plug plugged in, get it in the truck, mounted, and give it a try. Don't know if I said or not, but the hole I drilled for this is a 5/32, and it made the screw fit nice and snug in the plastic, and it was just the right size for it to go through there and be securely mounted. All right, we're all installed here. It's a clean install, securely mounted, not going anywhere. You can get to all your controls right here, no problem. Anyways, I just really like this trailer brake controller, and I think that's as clean as you're gonna get with getting rid of the factory one. Or even if you don't have a factory brake controller and you want to have a clean install and not have it hanging on the bottom of your dash for your kids' feet to hit or whatever else getting in here, I like that. You still got a little pocket to put your folding money right here too. So now, the only issue you're gonna have with doing this, if your truck had factory trailer brakes, is you're gonna have this TBC fault code come up as soon as you crank the truck. Hit reset, it'll go away the whole time you're driving. So you have 2 options. You can live with that and do it that way, or you can go to your local Ford dealer, have them hook up to the computer and have them reflash the computer for it to not have the TBC from the factory. That's your 2 options. With my auto ingenuity, I can't turn it off. Supposedly with ForeScan, from what I read, you can turn it off with ForeScan. I don't know if that's true or not. If y'all know, comment down below. Let me know if that's true. If that is, then it'd be way cheaper to just buy ForeScan whether you think you need it or not and use it instead of going to Ford and paying their $150 diagnostic fee, because that's what they're going to charge you to reprogram it. Either way, just showing y'all an option for this. Some of y'all might think this is stupid. This is what he wanted to do, and I think it's a better result also. I'm really not a fan of that factory controller because they have solder joint issues, and you have the TBC fault come up randomly hitting your brakes. You got the brake transducer that can go bad out there. It's very, very picky on grounds and everything else where these are not. Anyways, tell me what y'all think. All right, we're back here in the back. I've hooked up to my trailer just to verify all of his braking and everything. When we plugged it up, the screen changes like it's supposed to. You hit the manual slide, the gain rolls up, hit the brake, it goes up to 1.5, which normal braking, you hold it, and then it drops down to, I believe it said 25%. So that's what we got there. Made sure all the lights work on the trailer because he's got a trip plan. I went back and checked brake lights, blinker, hazards, all that good stuff. So everything's working exactly the way it's supposed to. And the only issue you could even bring up is you have the TBC fault when you initially crank the truck up, which I'll show you again right here. TBC fault, reset, it goes away, does not come back until you turn the truck off, start back over again. All right guys, so that's just another option for when you're having the TBC fault issue on the dash. So yes, it still pops up when you crank the truck, but now he doesn't have the random beep and flashing on the dash and coming on and off every time he hits his brakes and everything else. That's one way to resolve it. You may not agree with it, whatever. Just thought I'd show y'all. I really like the Prodigy P3 controller though. It's a great trailer brake controller. It's the best one I've ever had, and it's in my own excursion that we have. So anyways, y'all check out our other content. Got a lot of Power Stroke and Ford content here on the channel. We got a lot of stuff coming up here. Doing a video on diagnosing this 6.0 here. It's got a high pressure oil leak. You're ready to do a fuel system on this 6.7. And we just finished up on putting a whole bunch of bulletproof diesel stuff on this 38,000 original mile 6.0 here. So go check out our other stuff. If you're looking for somebody to work on your truck, you're in the Mid-South area. We're located in West Tennessee. All our contact info is on the website. We'd be glad to help you out. Give us a call. Anyways, it's Automatic Garage signing out. We'll holler at y'all later.